Hi, this is Bill, and this is going to be a quick demonstration of a couple of techniques on how to use customized LED lighting in conjunction with the Radio Link RC3S, or in this case I'm using actually an RC4G radio. I'm not actually using any of the fourth channel features, but what I am using, or what I am going to be using, is some of the programming mixes, and to get different desired effects with LEDs. And what I have here on the left are two donor servos that I actually took the servo apart, pulled the PCB board out, disconnected the potentiometer, and in each potentiometer I replaced it with there are 3 wires coming out, and I put two 1.8 kilo ohm resistors on each, and I basically wired it in series between the 3 leads coming out on both servos. And then what I did is I put an LED on the motor tab. So I removed the motor from the servo, and then where the power went to the motor, I put each LED on. And depending on whether I want it forward or reverse or whichever option, I just oriented the LED in the desired effect. So if it didn't work properly, I just switched the LED around to get it to the desired effect. What I had to do with the RC4G to get the what I'm trying to do is get brake lights set up. And so let me see if I can turn off some of this background light. Maybe that'll help a little bit. Maybe I'm going backwards. Go the other way around. Let's see if that makes it any better. Okay. So then what I'll do is I'll go into the go up to the mixing menu. And for the mixing menu, what I did here is I had to put the model memory mix to mix up here. I left the forward at 0. The brake I had to increase to 100. The master I set to throttle, and the slave I set to channel 3. Then I also had to reverse the channel 3, because what I wanted to have happen is when I hit reverse for brake, then I wanted the reverse light to come on. Now for the forward motion, that was a little more simple. I didn't have to use any programming mixes. What I did is I have got a splitter here, and all this does is it takes the so I plug this from my speed control into the Y harness, and then I'll take my servo, which is the one, not the other servo, but I should say my donor servo, which is going to control the LED for the forward motion. So when I go forward on the speed control, then this light should turn on at the same time. Let me go ahead and plug that into the number 2 channel here. And then my number 3 channel goes over here to the 3rd channel brake mix. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the radio on, excuse me, the receiver on. And let's try to zoom in a little bit more so you can see how that works. So if I go forward, I don't know if you can see the LED. I do have a you can kind of see the light turn on there, and then when I hit the brake, and you see the brake turns on the LED over there. So we'll go ahead and just see if we can show my finger down over here. Brake, and then forward, and then brake. That's pretty much all there is to it. I'm definitely not an expert in this. I'm just kind of learning as I go. I have no idea if these LEDs absolutely have to have resistors put on there. I put a resistor on the forward one because it was getting hot rather quickly. But when I did that, the amount of brightness out of the LED significantly dropped. So I may have to play around with different resistors. Maybe the resistor I have on there is too powerful for that LED. Maybe I need to get a more powerful LED as well. So like I said, this is just kind of playing around with this. Pretty happy with what's working so far. Have no idea which car I'm going to put this in yet, but it sure is it's kind of interesting and fun to play with, and go from there. If anybody else has any other tips or suggestions, please feel free to share on the forums, and see you on the forums. Thanks for watching.